Hi guys, it's Sharon, and this week at Elibeth Designs has been Grab Bag Week. Lots of us absolutely love the grab bags because you get all sorts of things in them that you perhaps wouldn't have tried and you can have a go with. And I know some people are sometimes a little bit worried about, well, what am I going to get? Can I use it? Does it fit in with my style? So I thought what I would do this week, instead of using a kit, is I've actually pulled out some sheets that I got in my last set of grab bags and thought I would try and put the whole week together, matching up what I'd got, and see where we go for there. So what I've picked out for this week, I was lucky enough actually to get two sheets that do match from a kit that Rachel had last year. So I've got a sort of weekly functional sheets which has got half boxes and icons, weekend stickers. It's got a Hello Summer banner, but I'm sure that we can actually amend that to look correct with the colours that we've got. And I've got a sheet with which matches the same kit, which is the checklists and some banners and another weekend sticker. So those two actually go together. But then when I've pulled out from there, I had a small sheet of little things type stickers, blank ones, which not all of the colours match, but quite a few of them do. So I thought I could use some of those. I pulled this sheet out, which is really, really pretty. Again, it's not one that I've used for a while. It's been sitting in the back of my sticker folder, and I thought that might actually go quite well with the pinks and the little heart check boxes. So I've used that. This sheet I pulled out because very occasionally in the sheets that Rachel sells in the grab bags, you get stickers that are not cut in the way that they normally be. So this would have come from a seconds grabber bag. But actually when I looked, although it's not cut as a complete ombre checkbox like it would normally be with all the 5 dots and all the colours, actually the cutting has come out from a different sticker, but they're quite usable. So I thought actually I would try and incorporate some of those because again, people with the seconds ones wonder what can I do with that if it comes and it's not cut quite the way that it should be. Again, I think you don't get very many of these, but they're actually quite useful and it's quite nice to see what you can do with them. And then I picked out these tiny little scallops which turned out in one of the bags as well. So again, some of the colours match in those. So I thought I would try and put those together, see what we have. Now obviously there's no washi kit in amongst this. So I've pulled out a couple of washi tapes that actually match the colours from the kit that I had, the two sheets that go together. So we've got these pinks and oranges and reds. So I've pulled out a red diagonal stripe. I've pulled out an orange diagonal stripe because I thought they go quite well. And then from my greens, I thought I could probably use either a blank plain colour or another stripe, as it's not too many. This may look very odd, but this is how I store my washi tape. I've got a big wooden drawer in the top of my set of drawers, and each colour or each part of a set of colours has a bit of string on it. So when I go to the drawer, I can actually just pull out things that more or less go together, but are in the right colourway. And I found that I used to stack them by colour, but once you take one out, you've got to put it back in the right place, and that means you're tidy and stressed when you're trying to do scrapbooking and planning. And actually this was an easier way to do it because you can leave it on the roll, they don't get separated, you can throw it back in the drawer, and it's really, really useful. So it might look a bit odd, but actually works. So that's what I've got, and I think we'll set off. If this video gets too long, I might speed up the bit in the middle, but otherwise you'll have to put up with me chatting. So as usual, I have my day-to-day planner, which has been penciled out with all the things that we've got going on. The planner that I'm actually planning in is my Project Life one. So it has my camera record, it has a record, it's a pretty neat record of everything that goes on during the week. So I fleshed it out at the moment, and then at the end of the week I go back, I add some little pictures from my zip printer and add in or change around anything that didn't happen where it did, maybe add a bit of journaling. So this is really my memory aid. This planner is the planner that sits on my desk and is the one that I use all week. So it gets scribbled in, I don't worry about what pen I've got on it. I use pretty stickers, sometimes the sticker doesn't match what's in it. It really is a working planner. So maybe next time I will do a plan with me with this and just see what comes out of it. So as you see, it's got little bits of sticky notes in. I've had a spare weekend banner that I took from another place in another planner that I needed to put somewhere, and it seemed to match the colours, so it just got stuck in here. So sometimes I come up with a week that has already got some bits and pieces in. So this is where we're going to start. So I shall put those to one side. Let's start with the washi down the bottom, and I think we will go with the red to start with. Always strikes me how much paler it is when you go to put it down than it looks on the roll. So I'm going to layer some washi down the bottom here. I'm going to use one of these lovely little illustrated faith cards, credit type cards that Rachel sells Elibeth. They're really I just have them around. They're a nice little sentiment to remind you of things during the week. There's a variety of them, and they are absolutely brilliant for tearing washi tape. So there's always one on hand, so I'm not stuck. I've got a couple on coil clips in my Erin Condrens, so it just makes it really easy. And I must admit, I don't stick edges straight, so I always cut the edge of my washi off. I always got plenty to go round, so it seems easier to cut it each time than it does to try and match the edges up. There we go. So that's fine. And I think I will use... I think we'll go with the orange as well. So all I'm going to do is layer it over the top. I have found sometimes that if you pick washi tapes with different textures, they don't always stick very well, but I'm hoping that these will. So I'm just going to stick that over the top and see where that goes. Seems to be alright. Turn it over. And again, stick it over the top on here. Hopefully when I open it up, the two will match. If I've got it in the wrong place, it's going to look very strange, but good thing about washi tape is you put it down somewhere you don't like, you can change it again. So let's just see. Yes, that looks alright. So we'll leave it like that. I could actually put another, let's go washi mad today and use a different one as well. Let's keep with the stripe theme. So with these, it's actually really easy to use them on here because you can just keep the roll on there and there we go, that's one side. Start making a mess over here and then we can do this one on the other side. It's not as straight as I'd like it, but I can go back and change that. I'm sure you don't want me to see me moving washi tape around all of the time. And that just flips off there, and I can just throw that one back in the drawer. So that's the washi tape down. So we've got the 3 different colours. Now obviously we've got March and February today, this week. So we've got the pinky colours and the green colours. So hopefully this will marry the two together. Sometimes I have tried using a pink kit on this side and a green kit on that side. It looks quite nice depending on what you've got. But this week I think we'll go with these. So I'm going to start with the quote sticker in the corner, because if anybody's watched Mr. Ellie Beth's Plan With Me video and the instructions from Rachel, that's where you need to start, the quote sticker. You can't just stick it anywhere. There we go. So that goes in the corner. Now I might need to put something over here because it says Hello Summer. So what can we use for there? I think I will go back. Actually, I think we'll go with one of these stickers and actually see if by putting our to-dos further up, because I can always layer the sidebar, we actually take that Hello Summer and actually looks fine. So again, normally we build this sidebar up and I can do that from various bits and pieces that we've got there. So I think again what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to risk using one of these nice half boxes underneath there. And I should probably write, have I got a to-do sticker on there? No, I haven't got a to-do sticker. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to go layering wise, I think, here. Let's see if we can pull out a bit of the yellow. So I'm going to use one of these tiny little crinkly stickers that Rachel has. And put it down in the middle. And that will be my to-dos for the week. There we go. That goes in there. Obviously if you've got a sticker that has to do on it or some word stickers, you can use those instead. So that's what we've got. So basically what I do after that is I go and I find what sort of meetings or events I have, and those are the things that go in first. I tend to decorate around the events rather than decorating the planner and then putting the events in. So on Monday I have a lunch to go to. So that should be nice. So I need to allow some time. So I'll go in here. So that's the lunch. And again, I tend to write on them as we go because it's a lot easier to work out what I'm doing. So time, 12:30. And that's a Blucher lunch. And that's in Windsor. Quite nice. that goes in there. Next we have an event on, which way are we going to do this? Actually, my nieces are coming over in Oswell in the morning, so we're going to just use a sticker in the middle of there to mark that, so they'll be over for a while. So there we go. So this is Katie and Amy, so that's fine in there. Now what have we got next? On Tuesday I have some jobs to do, some office jobs to do, so I'm going to mix and match the greens and pinks, I think. No, actually I'm not. Let's just tack that one back down there. I'm going to keep the pink one down this end, so silence while I try and stick straight. And yes, I am pulling strange faces at the same time. There we go, that's not gone down straight at all, has it? Never mind. Right, so this is going to be an office morning. So I need to get paperwork and stuff done, so I've got a list of those. Now, one of the other things that I quite like to do, change up the colours and things a bit, and actually bring some colour is, I'm going to use a checklist box over the top of that. That's not going to work, is it? I'm just going to move that down a bit. Right, if I move that down to the edge, that should cover up. So I quite like to have an extra checklist box with the colours on there and headers. So the next thing that we have in the afternoon is we have a masterclass going on at school for the singer-songwriters. Sounds very exciting. So it's going to go in here. So this is songwriters, and we have a singer-songwriter coming in for that. So that's quite useful. So that's going to go in there. I need a stick. It's 2 months to PlannerCon. Anybody that knows Anna Brim over at Mrs. Brimble's knows that we have a planner conference going on in Cambridge, and it's 2 months to that, so everybody's getting quite excited about those sorts of things. So we have a birthday. It's my niece's birthday on Wednesday, so I think we shall use a little celebrations for sticker for that. And I tend just to put names in for birthdays, so I've got cards and things ready for that, so that'll go. And then I have to take my mother-in-law for a hospital appointment in the afternoon. Now again, it's not an appointment sticker, but I'm going to use this. I know that the appointment that we've got is going to take out most of the afternoon. So rather than have a lot of white space around an event sticker, I'm actually going to put this in on a whole sticker. I don't really mind. So we have 3:15. And that's at the oil box. And that's Mum. 4 eyes. So there we go. So I know that that's blocked out. So that works quite well for that. And then in the evening, I'm at school. We have, I think we'll carry on with the same colour down here. We have got, I need to be at school for Evensong and then parents meeting. So have I got anything that I can use for Evensong? I haven't got a music one, have I? Let's have a look and see what we can use. Just use an asterisk, I think. Let's do that. So that shows us a change of events in there. So this is Evensong. And then later on we can use another one, I think. Let's put this one in further down. Actually, I've just worked out we can put that over 2, can't we? So I'm going to take that one up again. Constantly moving things around. There we go. So this is parents. Parents meeting. So that goes in there quite well. And what shall we have in the bottom one? I think actually we can use a little flag to cover the bottom one up. And then this will be dinner. Dinner's going to be late on Wednesday. Not that that matters. Right, there we go. So we've got the greens going in through here. So we've got most of the appointments that need to go in this one. Right, so open it up. Now, I've realised I haven't put my weekend banner in yet. So I've got a choice of weekend banners on here. I think we'll go with the one with the red that's got the green in the middle. Again, those fit nicely in the end. Right, CCF inspection. That is on the wrong week. I don't even know how that's got there. Right, on Thursday morning, we have another appointment I have to go. Again, it's going to take out most of the morning, so I'm going to use another full box. Just means that I know not, although I'm a white space planner, it means I know not to put anything else in that box. And have we got a hospital type box? Another one. No, we haven't, so I've got a little green heart here, which again will go quite nicely. It should go over both of those. That's fine. So that is at 9:50, and that's an optician's appointment. Now, obviously, because I have to drive there, although the appointment's not very long, I know that it's going to take out most of the space in there. So again, that's taken that one out. Right, we have more songwriters activities in the afternoon, so I think we're going to stick with. These boxes. Boxes are working quite well with this, so that's fine. And I'm going to add one across the middle of there. Let's go with a red one. Actually, going to put more songwriters in there. So that's going to take up the whole of the afternoon. I think I'll probably be able to go back. I have some other stickers that aren't kit stickers that are sort of icons, music icons, school icons, so I can probably decorate down there, or a piece of washi tape. But actually, I don't mind the fact it's got bullet points on there. I'm sure there will be some notes of some things I need to take. Some extra timings, so it's quite useful to just have those and to be able to tick them off so that I know when I go to that appointment I've actually got the things I need. The daft thing, going to opticians, need glasses, so those sorts of things in there. And then in the evening we actually have a brass event, so I'm going to use the colours. I'm going to leave a space for dinner, and then down on here we've got the Royal Academy of Music's brass coming in to do a concert for us, and that's at 7:30. So again, just following the colours through. So we get to Friday. I've got a fairly blank day on Friday at the moment, so I might put some checklists in at that moment, but I want to put the events in first before I don't have any space for them. So we have an acoustic session at school. So that's going to go in first. And also the upper six have got hypnotists coming in. It's a traditional thing. Some of them really, really like it. Some of them go, ooh, this is very strange. But it's quite fun. We're in the middle of mocks and exams and stuff at the moment, so actually having something a little bit different is very good. Let's check my spelling on camera. Hypnotist, and that is at 8 o'clock. So that's very good. Right, so we're starting to put the things in for the week. On the weekend, normally on a Saturday afternoon, I have sport with the kids. Let's see, let's go with another pink one. I'm quite liking these boxes for events. As I say, I can add different bits and pieces in them. So we have, so I think we'll split them up. So Emily has netball. It's going to take up most of the afternoon, so that's fine for it to be in there. And then Will has football, and that's later. So that's fine. Again, it's just a nice way of blocking things off. The little dots are great, so it's a way of using things up. On Sunday, I am going to do a tabletop sale. I've got loads and loads of bits and pieces, craft bits and pieces, things from when the kids are little. And so I need to find a space for that. Now I'm actually looking at the sticker I showed you earlier. This little sticker here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take an event sticker. What colour shall we have in there? We've got pinks and things. Let's go with the red one again. So I'm actually going to put that in here. Again, it's got some checkboxes for me to put things that I need to remember for the events on. And then I'm going to use a little sticker across the top that says tabletop. So I know I need to remember the float. I know I need to remember carriers. And I need to remember labels. So I won't forget those. And again, it's going to take up a certain amount of time in there. So we're going to start at 9 AM and it'll probably be 12 by the time we're finished. So it just blocks out that space again. Right, so what have we got left in here? I haven't used any of these up. We have a family dinner normally on a Sunday evening. So I'm going to use one of these just to mark it off in there. Let's go with this colour, I think. So again, although it's on the coloured space in the planner, it's actually quite nice to have a sticker on it and makes it stand out more. So family dinner, that'll go in there. And what else have we got? I think that's mainly what we've got for this week. It's not too many things. Let's open it up and have a look. So I leave quite a lot of white space because I use a zip printer, and I like the fact that they're the prints when they come out are the right size for these boxes. So actually I'm not too worried that it's fairly sparse at the moment. So I've got my box for when I need to do what I need to do in the office. I've got the events that we need to go in with time blocked out, so I know I can't put anything else in those. And that's coming out all right. Now what I normally use for the sidebars, actually I've put to do on that sticker, but that's in my other planner. This is normally reminders of things that have gone on this week. So I'll probably change that header. But it just shows you that how you can use lots of bits and pieces from a grab bag. Again, if you've got if you've come out with a sheet that's actually got a decorative element to it as well, you can use those. But even a sticker that says summer on it that is obviously not for this time of year, you can use in there. So I hope that's perhaps given somebody some ideas of what you can use with the grab bags. I've ended up with quite a lot of things left. Didn't end up using those. I'll tell you where I'm going to put one of those, just as a last minute thing. I'm going to put one of those because I normally use a sticker at this end of the week that is slightly different from everything else I've used, just for things for next week. It's just a good reminder if you put it in a different colour this week. Nope, that isn't this week. I've just said it's not this week, it's next week. So here we go. Let's put another one in here. So actually, because it's in a different colour, I will remember that this is next week. So I normally use that last box of the week to put anything. I don't know about anybody else, but sometimes find that things that come up on a Monday morning get missed. So by having a box here that is things for next week, potentially Monday, potentially anything that needs to be done, they don't get missed. So I've ended up with quite a lot of bits and pieces left. If this was a planner I was using all the time, I would use the checkboxes, the little heart checkboxes to fill up the white space, but as I say, I want to leave it for my zip printer. So I hope that's given people some bits and pieces of ideas of how you can use a non-kit, but things from grab bags. And hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up down the bottom. I will leave the links to Ellie Beth's designs, and thank you for watching.